keep going. We're not done.
Welcome back to the RMAC Showcase, coming to you from Colorado Mesa University, where the RMAC volleyball tournament is going on. The RMAC women's soccer tournament was held at the Colorado School of Mines. The Orediggers going back-to-back conference champions in the regular season. And as always, the RMAC women's soccer tournament was a defensive struggle. Colorado Mines picking up the RMAC regular season trophy. The Orediggers with just one loss on the season, taking on New Mexico Highlands in the semis. The Cowgirls beat Fort Lewis in the first round. Only one goal in this one in the first half. Rachel Turner scores her second goal of the season off an assist from Emily Garnier. Mines wins by a final of 1-0 in the other semi. Metro's Carissa Price honored as RMAC Player of the Year. Roadrunners taking on Regis under 10 minutes left in the first half. Nomi Polanco with the cross. Mackenzie Reiber knocks it in. MSU Denver with the 1-0 lead at the break in the second half. Great ball from the corner kick. Price and Brandy Farley both get ahead on it before Polanco buries it in the back of the net. They had one more towards the end of regulation. MSU Denver advances to the championship with a 3-0 win. Championship day in Golden for the second time this year. No score through regulation in both overtimes between Mines and Metro. Playing for the cup, it goes to a shootout. Mel Westhoff of Mines bounces off the post in the keeper's head, and it makes its way into the net for a goal. Shelby Stevenson now up for Metro, and it's in for her. Jordan Post for Metro. She puts it in. Maddie Woodard for Mines scores to even it at 5-5, and could these teams be more even? Taylor Campbell for MSU Denver, saved by Yates, the goalkeeper of the year. The Orediggers can win it with a make by senior Kenzie King.
King for the win, and she does it! Kenzie King wins the RMAC shootout.
Colorado Mines wins their fourth straight RMAC tournament championship.
I had to get it in or we'd have to keep going, so I just tried to stay as calm as possible and then just did what we have been working on in practice. And we won.
Well, first I was like, is that it? Did we win? And then I saw the rest of my team run over, and then it was just so much relief and joy. I mean, the pressures of being a goalkeeper is sometimes a lot to deal with, and then when that went in, it was just a weight off my shoulders.
It was relief because it was a penalty kick shootout. I'm not a big fan of them, and I was just extremely pleased for the entire team because, you know, they do work extremely hard.
There's 4 of us. It's 4 years in a row. It's really hard to do. No team's ever done that. And we beat our own record, so that was awesome to do. And having the regular season champs and then now this again, it's just means a lot to our team, and it's always a great feat to break a record that you already set.
Both teams earn bids to the NCAA tournament. Metro State falls to Angelo State in the first round. Mines advances to the Sweet 16. We'll have highlights on our next episode of the RMAC Showcase. In cross country, the traditional powers in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference have been Western State and Adams State. This year, the Mountaineers hosting the RMAC Cross Country Championships, something that happens once every 16 years.
Yeah. Be patient. Don't get too antsy.
Adams State senior Tabor Stevens addressing the team before his final RMAC championship. Revenge on the minds of the Grizzlies as Western State comes in as the defending conference champions. A near-perfect November day in Gunnison early on. It's Ian Butler of Western, followed closely by Stevens, the defending national champion in cross country. At the midway point, it's still Butler and Stevens running 1-2 with Adams' Kevin Batt now in third. As the race wears on, Butler and Stevens continue to lead, but as we reach the 6K mark in this 8K, the long strides of Stevens start to pull away. At the finish line, Stevens, a senior from Canyon City, is all by his lonesome. He wins in a time of 25:20.7, 17 seconds ahead of second place.
This morning I woke up and I wasn't overly emotional or anything, but I definitely was thinking, oh, this is my last RMAC championships. So, you know, it was probably a little more special today.
Second place would go to his teammate Batt, who holds off Butler for second place. Freshman Jackson Saylor sails into fifth place. He would be freshman of the year. The Grizz also have the 12th and 13th place finishers to win back the RMAC team championship with a score of 33.
Oh, the RMAC is so strong. I mean, you never underestimate where, you know, the other teams are and the quality of the team, so you never take it for granted. It's always a battle. And I think one of the things I have a true appreciation for is the history of the RMAC. And so you know that that the best teams in the country are the RMAC schools. And so that's the kind of competition you have to line up at every time you go to the RMAC meet.
Second place in the RMAC went to a hard-charging Colorado Mines. Senior Phil Snyder was 4th. Marty Andre was 6th, with Derek Alcorn 8th and Nate Williams 9. The Orediggers just 5 points behind Adams State. Chris Seamers named RMAC Coach of the Year. Western State takes number 3. Colorado Mesa had their best ever finish in 4th place. Metro State was number 5, followed by UCCS, New Mexico Highlands, and Fort Lewis. Still ahead on the showcase, the RMAC Plays of the Month. Coming up next, the Cardiac Kids from Colorado Springs. We'll be right back.